This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please announce yourself. Muted.
Webcast meeting ಇದೆ.
Unmuted. Muted.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear. We are able to. I am able to.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Something happened that was not. Microphone, I think I have not set properly. Yeah. Let's start this. Today we plan to discuss local provider. What is local provider? See, basically SAP came up in one concept. Let's say when you go for planning implementation, you went for planning implementation, the customer is having some old data files, some Excel files where they have some columns, and in that column they have some values. Those values, that can be historical plan data, that can be any other thing for analysis. Now, what we used to do, we used to understand that particular Excel file. Then, in that based on that Excel file, we used to design dimensions, models, and all this stuff. Then, this flat file we will load, that Excel file we will load it to BPC. Then we will display the data. So, for all these things, we need solutioning, requirement gathering, changing, everything is required. So, what SAP did, they have given an option, local provider. Using these local providers, the business user directly business user can create aggregation levels, everything business user can create aggregation levels required for these local providers or that particular extension. That is the benefit of this particular local provider. So how to do this? When we do, you will understand how it works. I'm connecting to the system. We are discussing local providers. Based on one flat file or based on any Excel file, system creates the aggregation link. So the user should have one Excel file in system on understandable format. That's it. System will, based on the column name, system will create the name, the dimensions. When you click here, there is something administration models. Okay, we need to connect to our embedded environment. So this whatever I connected to is standard environment. What is the environment here?
So Kiran, this local providers, is that only for embedded version?
Fully embedded version. It's not available in the standard version.
Even on BP? Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, BPC 11, even BPC 11 standard, it is not. When you click on info provider, down to that you have local provider. Yeah, where even I click here, modeling, dimensions models window, info. So click on local provider. When you click on local providers, it asks for a flat file. So the user clicks on local providers. He will see new. He will click on new. It is expecting one file, upload file. So whatever data the user is having, he just can upload the file. Then system will map the dimensions. System will propose the dimensions. You just map the dimensions and create the file. So let's see any file is there or not with us. Let's say I have some data here, right? Entity, product, profit center, key figure, time, amount. So in the key figure, I have revenue quantity like this. You can take it in this way, or you can say revenue quantity in the other way. So let's go with the revenue quantity. Like, so this is revenue. Quantity. These three lines I can delete. Any model, any way I can do, right? So revenue quantity, these three I will these three. This file I might have prepared for BPC standard. So there multiple key figures are not possible, right? So now possible, so I'm just so here CSV comma delimited. Yeah. So we have the flat file. I'm just clicking the new here. You have to give your provider name, ID and description, your thing. So U09 underscore local LP. I'm just giving U09 local provider. Yeah. Next. So it's expecting a file. So let's give the file, data file. BPC parent, local providers, sample. I have header. First data row is 2. You can also load without header. Separator CV, comma separator. So the user has to give this thing. It's simple. They can give it. Click on next. It is proposing some dimensions based on your flat file. Let's see how it's proposing. So let's see entity, product, profit center, key figure I have not deleted. So
Yes, you have a key figure name in your flat file
yeah.
as a column.
So let's delete that. This is not required. Now, system already taken revenue and quantity as key figures. How it's taken? Because it's finding numbers there in these two columns. So system has taken as key figure. You can see one field, whatever system is proposing, that can be an integer, decimal, if that is key figure. It can be a integer, decimal, whatever way you have. So now, dimension means this one. Last, you have something called dimension. Correct? Dimension means characteristic. So, if you see entity, right, in the dimensions, it can be a character, it can be a characteristic with leading zeros, it can be a date, it can be a time, it can be that, right? Now, if now here you have characteristics, you have integer, right? If you want to enable data edit, you select this. When you select enable data edit, same concept. What we used to happen, 4 characteristics will be added to this particular listing. Who added the data, who deleted the data, that thing. So if you can't, I can activate data edit, right? Enable data edit. So if you, now I am clicking activate data edit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it will add all those 4, what do you say, characteristics. We'll keep it. It's okay. Correct? So next. Next. Create new model for local provider. Okay. Let's see. U09 underscore model 1 U09 model. Let's see what it does.
So can't we give our existing model name then while okay, this is a new completely new model, is it?
Yeah, first when we connected, what it said, we'll check that one also. First it said what is the ID description. I have given ID and description. Then we have given data and all these things. Again it is asking, now it is asking create model. Right? So that is for identification, this is for BPC model. Let's see. So again I will create, once I complete this one, again we'll create, then we will understand, and we have to understand why
Corinne, is this covered in the 450
Yeah,
book you gave
what
us?
it's there. Yeah,
Yeah, great. Thank you.
If you see this one, this is very important. Whatever values are there, this. Sorry. If you see here, let's take this one to our notepad, one notepad. Windows R, notepad, full name. Okay. So whatever name I have given, U09LP, for that system added some @ 3B 720. Correct? This is the name first I have given when I started the provider. So this is the name. This is the name I have given for the system proposed one name. This is the name system has created. Description, whatever local provider I have given. And model ID, nowhere it's used. Yeah. Row count is 9 rows, it's loaded. So these are the objects it's created, correct? Oh, it's created on aggregation level automatically. This is the aggregation level. Let's copy this aggregation level. So
Kiran, what is the business scenario of using local providers?
That's what I have a file. I'm the user. I'm the user. I have a file. I want to analyze. I have lots of data in that file. 30,000. I want to.
Is it something like a private workspace to the business user, like super users?
Exactly.
They can create their own
Exactly.
data model.
Workspace. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
workspace.
So, see, I have not done any modeling and all these things. I just have one flat file based on that system only creating all this aggregation level. Even it developed one query. Oh, data audit off it is saying. Let's see. Right. This is query. Now, let's see whether I can check all these things in the system or not. Done. So whatever first you have given LP, that is given here. What about the model? We have created one model, right? Name. Let's see, somewhere it will be there. Might be useful. Model. Okay. Whatever given, your given name, model. Okay, that is here in the model. U09 model 1. You got the point, right? See. First we have given local provider. That local provider name, when you go to info providers, correct? When you go to local providers, here the name appears as a local provider. First time you have given. Again, it asked me create model. Based on this local provider, we can create a model. So that model name is, we have given U09M1. That is coming here. Right. So model received, local provider received. Now we have to understand what is that aggregation level it's created. Where is my data? I want to see my data first. Let's, in order to see the data, we have the query created. Query already created here. System created. I have to check whether it's this query. Sometimes this query will be available, sometimes this query will not be available. Let's see whether it is available or not. So here, let's just check. In BPC 10.1, there was an issue, some bug. Whenever I try to open this query, it was not creating. Let's see now it's created or not. See, it's not created anywhere. So here, let's check our aggregation level. Let's go to RSA1. I can't check the aggregation level here, right? So because it is BPC 11, we have to go to HANA screen. So here, from the BW modeling tool, somewhere it should create. In BPC 10.1, I used to go to RSA1. In the RSA1, I used to see those aggregation levels. Now, go to BW repository. Something, see, workspace area is created at 3. How I remember? Here something at 3 is there. Correct. So I just open this workspace. Oh, here my aggregation level is there. This is my aggregation. B70 workspace aggregation level U01 local provider. So when I right click, what are the options I will get? Open is there. New. Same thing. Query I can create. Let's see query. Name. I can create my own query. So U09 underscore. What name will keep? LP underscore query 1. U09 local provider. Field definition. Let's keep something here. All these entity product keys in the rows. Profit center. I want to profit center wise, product wise. Time in the column. And here also we can keep it here. I don't want any result here. How can I search the show result rows? No. So this is time. Columns, why time? We can keep the time here. Time we can show the result rows. Key figures I want here. Revenue. And now check. File. Right. So this is the query name. Let's try to execute this query U09 LPQ001. U09 underscore LP underscore Q00. Yeah, now I can see the data, whatever we loaded. Yeah. Now, let's see any other stuff we can do it with this. We can build queries, the data file. So simple, the business scenario, if you ask me, if the customer is giving one file, okay, can you do something with this file? I want this data to be stored and I want some reports on top of this. Yeah, then just you create a local provider on top of that local provider, because the data is not coming from any ECC system, no source data, only in the Excel file. They want backup of that Excel file. So take that file, create this for providers and create reports. You can call this. Once you create a query, you can integrate this query to any place. Let's say Design Studio or Analysis for Office or any BI tool. Now, I have some
question. Kiran, one question. See, let's say first time user received a file, they created the local provider. Second file, they got some kind of additional records. How do they append it? How do they append it to the local provider?
This option they have provided for the historical data. That means everything is there. If that is ongoing data, so every month or every year you are going to add the data, then you go for a modeling. Create a new model, ETL process.
Okay.
So now, I
Can,
want to tell you, yeah.
can you run all the planning functions as well on top of this query?
Good question. RS plan. Let's go to RS plan.
You can, right? You have aggregation level, then you can create whatever you want. Plan. You
So
can
what is
combine additional queries to
use the
other query in the same actual and plan.
on aggregation level, whatever I can do, all the things it should allow. So
You
it should
can
allow me
yeah
planning function.
yeah
So U09 underscore LP create. So planning function type, copy, YB 1102 YB 111.
yeah.
Yeah, it's accepted.
Yeah.
So this to be changed, parameter, create. So which key figure I want to copy? I want to copy revenue and quantity, both from, I think I have from YB110 data, right, to YB111, direct input I can. Let's see. Right. So U09 LP, local provider planning function. So let's create a sequence. If you want to create a sequence, I need a filter. U09 underscore LP FL. Yeah, I just give like that. Create U09 and LP filter. So profit interface, whatever is there that I will take. Okay. Product, whatever products are there, product A, product. See, this master data also, own data. There is no relevance with PCs. Profit center, YB110. You have to add target profit center. Yeah, remember that. Time, let's keep it. Everything I want to. If you want, you can take all the 3 months are there. 3 months will be copied. Now planning sequence. U09 underscore LP underscore PS. Not underscore PS.
I have a quick question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, under the filter you just created for time, you select the 3 different time periods. Can you select a variable like a prompt?
Prompt also. You have to create a variable. You can select as a prompt also, variable also.
Okay, how would you do that?
Variable creation, you see, you have to create the variables here. When you go to HANA, right, there is a place here, right, go to right click here, yeah, new, go to other, yeah, when you go to other, business warehouse, all the objects are listed here.
It's there in the right click. In the right click, first screen only there is a variable.
Is it?
Yeah. Go to right click,
Yeah.
variable. Query variable.
Here. Using this, you can create variable. When you are creating a variable, it will ask what is the source character. So planning function, I'm going to execute aggregation level. Let's see whether it is shows or not. It is showing this aggregation level. Filter also it is showing. Function also it is showing. Save it. Let's try to execute this. Actually, executed without error. Okay, I have not selected the trace. So executed without error, it is saying. That means is this trace? No. Okay. Might have done. Let's see. We can execute the query, right? So rs rp. The query profit center is there in the rows. So it should show YB11 also. Not profit. I have to come out, then only I can execute it. So I'm connecting again.
So Kiran, does the data saved in BPC database or in the flat file? Where does the actual data saved?
Yeah, I will see. I got your point. Even I want to check that. So planning sequence. I have not saved the data first. I just went back, right? I have not saved. So okay. Let's go execute with trace. Main records generated. Now we have to click on save blaring buffer. Okay. Now I can see the data might be there in one of the HANA tables. Correct. Now we have to find out the HANA table. We'll find out the HANA table. Let's try to find out the HANA table. So now, in order to check the data copied or not, oh, this is the one. Well, this is the right. It's copied. Now the point, very valid point. Where is this data? From where it is picking? If you observe here, when I create a local provider, it is directly creating an aggregation level based on some table. It is not creating aggregation level based on ADSO. That is the main point here. This aggregation level, if I open this aggregation level, open, let's see what is the source of this aggregation level. Let's debug from here.
Okay, and when you create a local provider, right, it automatically created a model. You remember? You created the model.
Correct. That model, I have not connected to with any ADSO. When I create a new model, right? Yeah. Okay. So when I create a new model, it asks me to connect with the ADSO or composite provider. But when I'm creating this U09M1, it's directly created the model without asking anything.
Okay.
You got it, right?
Yeah.
See here? I have to select the ADSO or composite provider.
Right.
So Kiran, with the local provider, what model it's creating? Is it?
So see, this is provider. It is a table. See, let's see. This table is HANA. If I find this one, that means it is creating a table in HANA with this name. Okay? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to. So what is the schema for this? Let's see. What is the schema for this? Is it in the system? Catalog. Let's try in the system schema first. Then we will go to some other schema. System schema. Here it is not. So what is the system user? System status cp Correct. Warner is SAP ABAP 9. Let's see whether it is there in the SAP ABAP 9. This is SAP ABAP 9. Table. Mold. There are a lot of things. How to check?
Search.
Right. Search
Find table.
table. Let's give at 3B 720 project star B
17.
star U09 star, where it will create. Definitely it will create a table. How to find out? Let's see, they might have given in the book, right? Mm, 60. These things we have done. Enable data audit, activate, create model. This query also we saw. Aggregation level, query design, and all these things done. This is based on code 10.1. It's okay. This is the query. Create input form. That's all. Even you can create input forms based on that. We created a planning sequence. Let's say. What is it? Login to HANA Studio. Okay. We are logging to HANA Studio. Let's see now how it go to start HANA Studio. Provide password business, open administrator console. Under systems, right click on open area and upper add system. This is okay. Filter local star table. Local.
Yeah, local plus this under system.
Right.
Find table.
Filter, right? Where is filter?
So find table.
Local. Local. Let's see what they are saying after that. With RS local, these are all SAP ABAP 9. Yeah, let's see what they will say. Might be W30. RS local item U2. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that table also. Right click on tables, choose filter, local, and choose OK. Expand the tables folder. Two tables require authorizations and facts. Right click on facts table, open the data preview. Oh, these many things I can do. So local, these hashes, I have not created any table.
No, here slash meaning some user last two digit is a primitive.
So let's right click, filter, local different. See, here there are only available how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think not this system. Let's go to SAP adapt line. Star, filter. Okay. So some local these things came. Local item new RS. What is this? My turn. Something is missing. So he's saying enter local search use okay expand tables for a right click back table in SAP HANA table timestamp data plan mode all these things will be there. Okay, something I will check this one. Somewhere some table will be there, definitely. The SAP authorization is there.
Yeah, Kiran, in the document it mentioned that the delta records will be stored to the table and remaining data will be fetched from it. If you scroll up, yeah.
Huh.
Scroll down, please. Yeah. If you see the point E, right, delta
Right
records
click.
were written.
Correct. Whatever planning sequence, whatever those are written, those are there in the table. So definitely there is a table because we are able to store the data. So how to find out that table? Because right click on tables, choose filter, enter local. He is saying our name is not local 00. How this local 00 come? And that's what I'm wondering. Oh, okay. Here he is entering local. Okay. What is the name he has given? Let's see what is the info provider name he has given. Based on that, see local. Display your aggregation level local 000. Okay. Now my aggregation level is this one. BW 720, right? B 720. So let's search with B 720. Right click, remove the filter. Right click, filter. So I will give total name of my aggregation level. 20, 20.
Kiran, we might have viewed to the model name, like model name that we gave while defining the model.
Okay. See local 00. It is aggregation level. Right. So let's see in the system schema. System schema it's not there. Should, right? Okay, model name also we can give. So what is the model name? U09 underscore M1. Model name will not be. Let's give filter. C720. B720. Something case. Here. See? two tables are there. Authorization fact. So that's what he is saying, right? You will get two tables, authorizations and fact. Authorizations and fact tables we got. Right click on facts table, open data preview, delta records are written. So YB111 records will be there in this fact table. Right click, data preview. How to give the privilege? Insufficient privilege not authorized. So I am, what is this user ID? SAP ABAP 9. So SAP ABAP 9 will have, should have access. You know any how to give the authorization? User SAP ABAP 9, right? Where is it? SAP ABAP 9. Granted role, object privileges, privileges, generated roles are these, object privileges, what are they? Yes and no, yes and no. I want select option. How to change this? Want to change it? I want to insert this. What is it here? Oh, something I have to set like this. How can I know the object name? Actually, I don't have select option. See, I need privileges for select option. So, how can
There is a
how
tab
can I?
system privileges.
Huh?
There is a tab
Nothing is there in this.
system.
There is a way to add object privileges. Right click, add catalog object.
Tab.
I want all. That's it. Okay. Oh, it is taking. I want select option. Not right. Select star from message use. This is what we got. Slash SYC slash okay.
Authorization table, do you need to change anything?
B270, right? Something is there here, B270. What is it? This is in SAP ABAP 1.
Kiran, there is a fact tables and authorization table, right?
Ah,
In the authorization table, check there is authorization.
generate insert statement. Simple only. Some authorization, how to give the authorization, if you know, that's okay. That will come. Okay, this here /CYF/BIC. So if you are a DBA and you get a message that team member is this thing /SYC_/BIC. So
See, if you could go to the material, it is given already. If you have an authorization issue, what you need to do? It is given in the documentation.
okay. So I'm just selecting. It's given in the document.
See, the note, they have given a note, right?
The authorization table is used to inherit BW announcement in case an existing secure characteristic used. Secure characteristic we have not used. Let's say RS plan, RS RSEC admin. From RSEC admin, it will take the authorization. So if you use secured admin. Yeah. Now let's see. Select statement I have selected. Insert statement I have selected. Yeah. I just saved it. What? Out. This one. Yeah. What happened? Is it saved? Add JDBC. What is JDBC? Simple thing is that authorization we have to give. Which object? How can I know? On the content. So here I can say right click. Is there anything related to authorization? To create here SAP ABAP now. The data I can't see. Open definition. So open definition, when I go here, it is showing, see, all these characteristics are stored here. To generate select statement, let's see. It's generated the select statement. SAP ABAP 9, this fact. Okay. How to execute this? It just so okay. When you have access, we found the table. When you have access, select. When you select, it will show the data whatever is there. Yeah, that's what the thing. I'll check this one because we are not connecting tomorrow. Today we are completing some authorization issue that is there. If you see that authorization table, open content, could not execute this is some authorization. So in the fact table, whatever data is there, so whatever data you are storing from BPC, that is stored in this table, in the fact table. Whatever we are creating there in the BPC. Yeah. So any questions on this? I'll check this one. How to add the access to this fact table. This is a simple thing. I'll see where to see that one. We are not able to find out correct role. Actually. If we find the correct role, then we can assign that role to the user. Then it will work. Any question?
Kiran, actually, the actual working sheet, whatever you use during the session, that
No, I'm not clear.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever Excel sheets that you have created to show us in the training sessions.
Huh.
So can you, can we use that actually for our own practice? So it would be good if you can share
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
I'll share that one. I have to share.
Yeah, that's one thing. And the second thing is wherever the issues will come, no. Say for example, some authorization issues or some patch update or whatever.
Mm.
So when we get stuck somewhere in between while doing the practice, can we send you the screenshots of the same and then to get the answers out of it?
Yeah, yeah. If that is configuration issue, definitely I can help you. Yeah, you can send it to me.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Kiran.
Yeah.
So sorry, just I'm adding the two sets here. In the earlier session also, someone is asking how to do the allocations in embedded. Could you please show to us? It will be useful.
Okay. If that is the case, tomorrow we'll connect. Yeah.
Okay.
So tomorrow we'll connect. Okay. So, copy.
Kiran, there was one more thing.
Yeah.
How to build hierarchies in, for product or the
See,
other things.
BW for HANA, this is same like earlier, RS H1. BW for HANA when you use. Okay. When you use S4 HANA, then I told you, right, some remote hierarchy class to be created. For Profit Center GL account, they have created some remote hierarchy classes. The same way you have to create another program or class to create the hierarchy. But BW for HANA, like BW, same way how you load the BW, you will activate data sources for the hierarchy. That data source will load the data, right? Hierarchy data. The same way it will happen in BW for. I'll show you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Why it's not giving me select S option? I'm not able to select this. Okay. I'm just clicking last. Deploy. Generate grantable. I have to check with this now. SAP DB Tech JDBC 258 not average. Let's see. Anyway, tomorrow we are connecting, right? I will just check on this. We'll see. Yeah. So we will see the cost simulation.
Kareem, do you have a couple minutes after this session?
I have to drop my kid. Any urgent thing, Jay?
No, it's about the EPM. I need to. You can show me how to. Yeah, the EPM
Now,
add-in.
EPM add-in, even SAP said don't use EPM add-in. Analysis for Office only we have to use.
Because I want to practice for a job interview the script logic in the EPM.
See, basically, you have to connect. EPM add-in is, if that is EPM add-in, that is standard.
But I have trouble connecting it.
Okay.
Kiran, EPM add-in, you can also connect with 10.1, yeah?
Yeah, you can connect. Even, let's see, here I can connect. So log on.
With embedded as well, yeah?
Yeah, create. Here you have to select SAP BW INA provider. You have to give the system name, server name.
That's my trouble spot, the connection name.
Connection name. Which one?
The INA provider. The connection name.
Yes. Connection name, it will be generated automatically. That's okay.
Yeah, when I did it, nothing came up.
I'll show you tomorrow.
You show us tomorrow? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, tomorrow we'll connect with the same time, 6:30. and we'll check cost simulation. I thought I covered the cost simulation. Cost simulation is basically how to allocate. Okay, this is one. Yeah.
So, Kiran, I think, okay, maybe we'll discuss tomorrow. I will park my question tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye.